celebrating 13 years of possibility. Pilot Flying J and Halloran Hilton Hill present Anything is Possible. Today's guest, Mahasti Vafaie.
Welcome to another edition of Anything is Possible. My name is Halloran Hilton Hill. Thank you for the privilege of putting possibility on display. These are great stories about great people whose lives prove that anything is possible. My guest today is Mahasti Vafaie. Did I get it right?
Yes.
Yay for me.
Yeah,
She's the founder and owner of Tomato Head, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So this was a very busy day for you. Busy is your normal. Prior to coming on the air or beginning this segment, you said you were making sandwiches. You've been working on the line at your restaurants.
That's correct.
And you've been working 7 days a week for the last 3 weeks, and you don't see an end in sight.
Unfortunately, that is true.
You know, when we first talked a few years back, your story begins with, and help me remember all of it, but your story begins, you're studying petroleum engineering?
Actually, engineering science.
Engineering science, but that was the kind of path you were on.
That's right.
But you bought a pizza oven, $5,000, and you decided to launch out on your own into what became Tomato Head. And that required a lot of work. Where does a young engineer get the gumption, the courage, the gall, the whatever it is, to jump out there on your own like that?
Well, I don't think, I wouldn't say that I had courage or gumption. I think I just really didn't know what I was getting into.
Is it really that simple, like you just didn't know?
Yeah, it's that simple. I knew that I needed to do something, and I wanted to open a restaurant, but I didn't really think it all through. So I didn't have like plans and visions. And
you didn't have a business plan. You didn't have a P&L statement. You didn't have 5 years of projections. You didn't have a forecast. You didn't
I didn't have a menu. I didn't have anything.
You had an oven.
I had an oven, and
so did you think if I build it, they will come? Is this Field of Dreams?
No, I didn't really think actually.
Really?
I just wanted to open a restaurant. I wanted to open something really different in Knoxville, and that was the driving force behind it. It wasn't that I wanted to have a restaurant with great food or with local ingredients or anything like that. I just wanted to be different. So, you know, I found the spot that we're in currently, and the landlord was very generous.
How old were you at that time?
26.
Who does that, right?
People who aren't thinking.
But for him to believe in a 26-year-old, I'm assuming you didn't have a pocket full of money. So what did you say to that landlord? What did they see that allowed them to go, okay?
Well, this might be a bit weird, but fortunately, I reminded him of his deceased wife. And
wow.
So, yeah. But he was very, very gracious. He owned most of Market Square at the time, and all of his buildings were boarded up and packed full of stuff. He was a hoarder. And so, I don't know, he took a liking to me, and he let me have the place for really, really cheap rent. And he said, you know, if it doesn't work out in 3 months, you can walk away, which was perfect because I didn't know if it was going to work out. And
where'd you find the oven?
It was in there.
So there's a pizza oven in there.
Yeah.
So you just wanted to open up something different. Oh, there's an oven.
Well, I asked him to move the oven because I didn't want to open a pizza place. I wanted to open like a little cafe. And he said he couldn't. He was in his 70s, and he was like, there's no way, I'm not moving the pizza oven. And he didn't have a ton of money either. And so he said, take it or leave it, it's with the oven or not. So I went home and thought for a few days, and I thought, well, I'll do pizza, why not? And this was back when Spago was really big in LA.
Right.
Right. And so I thought, well, Knoxville doesn't have any fancy pizzas, so let's do that.
Now, here's and you can answer this question after the break. Here is the setup question. Had you ever made pizza before opening this restaurant? Don't answer that question. You're watching Anything Is Possible. I can't wait to hear. I don't know the answer to this question. I can't wait to hear the answer to this question. This is Mahasti. We'll be back with more Anything Is Possible in just a moment.
Possibility powered by Pilot Flying J, Covenant Health, Home Federal, and the Knoxville News Sentinel. Coming up.
Making each one perfect makes me happy. So I know that, the sandwich that I made is going to be wonderful and the person's really going to enjoy it. That drives me.
Welcome back to Anything Is Possible. We're talking to Mahasti from Tomato Head. And I asked you a question, right? 26 years old, Market Square is boarded up. You go to the landlord, I want to start a restaurant. You've never run a restaurant. You graduated in engineering. So you thought, if I remember, you were going to be a petroleum engineer or something like that, but you decide you want to start a restaurant because we need something different. You've never been in the restaurant business. You don't have a business plan. There's a space on Market Square. It has a pizza oven in it. I thought you bought the pizza oven, right?
No.
The pizza oven was forced on you
Right.
as a condition of this 90-day temporary, let's try it out lease. You're stuck with the oven and you go, Spago, Knoxville, we'll just do that. The question was, before you made pizza in that restaurant with the oven you didn't want, had you ever made a pizza in your life?
No. I rarely even cooked at home.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I thought that, it was too norm for a woman to cook, and so I didn't want anything to do with cooking.
So you're not trying to be Susie Homemaker. You're independent. You're going to do your thing. The oven is there, so you just go, dang, I got to use this. So that's where all of that comes from? And you guys have really good pizza, right?
Thank you. Well, I had two factors. One, I knew a gentleman that was making pizzas here in town at Ella Guru's. I don't know if you...
I remember that.
Okay, right. So he was a good friend. I'd worked with him before. And so I asked him for some help, and he said, sure, I can teach you how to make pizza, no big deal. And so he came in and helped. He wrote my initial menu and helped me make pizza dough. And that was it. He showed up like one day and showed me how to make pizza dough. And then I hired a gentleman that had worked at Domino's for years and years. He was my first hire, and so he knew all about pizza. So he basically taught me everything that I know now.
So you're hiring people that know more than you do.
Well, his question to me was, when at the interview, so I asked him a couple of questions, and I didn't really know how to interview people either, and so just chatted with him a little bit, and so I said, do you have any questions? And he said, why are you opening a pizza restaurant if you've never made a pizza before? I was like, I said, how hard can it be?
Yeah, that's the essence of possibility. Just, you see a boarded up building and you see possibility where another person would see a boarded up building, right?
Right.
And you see, okay, there's a pizza oven, let's make pizza,
Yeah.
right? You see the opportunity of making pizza, which brings me to the beginning of our conversation, which is about the work itself. And I've never talked to you about this. Tomato Head is a success.
Thank you.
Part of the reason you're working 7 days a week is because of supply and demand. People want at your West location in downtown, and as your brand is growing, you have Flowerhead Bakery now. The reason you're working 7 days a week is because of demand, right?
That is true.
And what struck me was that you're still working this hard, and that work is very important to you. And I don't think I've ever talked to you about that, because quite honestly, as the founder and CEO, you don't have to make sandwiches, but there's something in you that has to make sandwiches.
Well, I love the work that I do. So to me, it's not oh gosh, this is my 7th day and I'm not going to have a day off and I've got to make these sandwiches. I love doing it. And to me, making each one perfect makes me happy. So I know that, the sandwich that I made is going to be wonderful and the person's really going to enjoy it. That drives me.
So you like the making of the sandwich, the technical aspect of, can I do this well? For me, like, excellence gives you satisfaction, but the full turn of that is I had a goat cheese sandwich the other day. Hallelujah. Anyway, I had a goat cheese sandwich the other day, and I was just like, dang, maybe you made that one. But that's the full turn of that, is that somebody else enjoys the excellence, and that's important to you.
That is really important to me.
So it's not the money.
No, not at all. No. If it was the money, I would have quit at the 3-month mark because I didn't make money I didn't pay myself for the first 3 years. So
Zero.
I had a waitressing job part-time at night.
Wait, now
pay
this
my
is a
bills.
whole other level. You've got a little restaurant, but you're working at a restaurant so that you can do the restaurant. Really?
Well, because every bit of money I made, I paid my staff, and there wasn't anything left over for me. But I wanted the restaurant to be open, and I felt like it was important to pay my staff. I had a waitressing job before I opened the restaurant, and they were kind enough to keep me on. I worked nights there and days, and Market Square was
Right.
a ghost land after 2 o'clock back then, and so we were just open for lunch, and that allowed me to work at night.
How's the business doing now?
Very well. It's growing still, which is great, and I think we just continue to get better at what we do.
Now, I noticed something. I'm fairly analytical. So I'm looking at the west location, and then you remodeled downtown. You consolidated. I think you were out in Maryville as well, but you consolidated. And when I saw the consolidation, I thought this. Just watching you, this is at a distance. Feel free to throw a flag on the play and say, no, Halloran, you're not right about that. But you're very methodical, and you love process and process design. You want to figure out, how do we make the goat cheese sandwich perfect every single time, from supply through plate on the table? Right?
Which is, it's interesting though, because when I first started, it was not like that at all.
What brought you to that?
I'm not really sure. I think maybe customer feedback, maybe
You wanted the consistency.
maybe having disastrous outcomes.
So,
I'm not really sure.
Failures, learning from failure. Well, this is what I noticed. I just observe process wherever I am. So, sitting in the West Knoxville location of Tomato Head, and I was just watching the line. I watch the line at restaurants. You can tell a lot about the energy of a restaurant by how the line works, how happy the people are, how particular they are, how things move. And so I'm watching the line, watching the different lines, and then I go downtown after you remodel, and I noticed that the lines were exactly the same. Like the positioning of all of the countertops, the refrigerators, whatever, I don't know the right names, but everything was in the same space. And I noticed the people making the same movements. Like you reach here to do this. Am I onto something there?
Yes. Yeah, well, we learned, the Market Square restaurant was I fell into it, and the layout was what it was, and we worked with what we had, and so it wasn't ideal. And when we opened the Maryville store, we were able to actually design the kitchen so that it worked. And so the Maryville store was, what would an ideal kitchen look like? And it had some issues, and
Right.
So we were able to learn from those. And it's great that I do work in the kitchen and make sandwiches, because if I have to turn around 17 times to get something to make my sandwich, then in my head I'm like, all right, how do we work this out so that I don't have to turn around every time I want to make a sandwich? So a lot of the improvements come from the fact that I actually work in the kitchen. Doing the Maryville store and then moving to West Knoxville, we were able to take some, at the Maryville store there was an issue with the oven. Every time we opened the oven, you had to kind of go under to get past. And so working those issues out, we were able to fix all of those in the west and the new remodeled downtown store.
So it looks like when you have an idea, you go for it, and then as you're in the middle of going after that idea, the struggle of making that idea, bringing that idea to fruition makes you better. Like all of the challenges just making you a little bit better, and you're learning and you're leaning forward as you do that. All right, so I got another idea. I want to take a break, throw it at you, and find out what you've learned from the learning, right? My guest is Mahasti from Tomato Head. Boy, do I want some of that black bean hummus right now with extra sriracha, right? We'll be back with more Anything is Possible.
Coming up,
I think it's the American way as well, you know, it's just what we do. We work hard and make things happen.
This week, our Home Federal Community Spotlight is on Helen Ross McNabb Center. Did you know that Helen Ross McNabb Center provides more than 80 programs and services? To learn more and see how you could get involved, visit mcnabbcenter.org.
Welcome back to Anything is Possible. One of my favorite restaurants to eat at is Tomato Head. I sit up at the bar and read a book and eat the hummus, black bean hummus. Yeah. Now with the blue corn chips are just great, but now I'm having to move over to the, not the celery, the cucumber.
With the black bean hummus?
Yeah.
I haven't tried that.
Yeah.
I need to try that.
The corn chips are good. All right, so here's another thought, right? So I've watched you through the years, and I'm amazed that you're still working. No, you're working harder, even harder. You have 2 locations. I noticed the alignment of the 2 kitchens, and my suspicion is, because I've looked at lines in different places, is that are we on the cusp of 1,300 tomato heads across the United States of America? Are you about to do a partnership with Starbucks? Are you opening up locations worldwide?
I wish. No.
No?
No.
Are we watching an emergence because you have a bakery now? What's happening here?
You know, I don't know. We just have to wait and see.
All right, so here's another question. That's great. I would love to take her to a poker tournament because she would win, right? You would win. So here's another thing. We had Eddie Halliday from Chick-fil-A in, right? He said in his 3 restaurants, they're doing about $10 million a year.
Goodness.
What about you?
Not doing 10 million.
More than $1 million? Can you believe that?
No.
You didn't see that coming, did you?
No.
So if that's not what you were thinking about, would you just talk to me about how hard work and excellence really fuel possibility, and if you're willing to do that, it kind of takes care of itself?
I think that kind of just...
I just said it, right?
Yes. That sums it up.
What have you learned? What have you learned in these years building this business?
Gosh, so many things.
Tell me a few.
I've learned not to work with friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you give me a sentence on why not?
No.
Okay.
I've learned that training is one of the most important things that you can do. And I've learned a lot about customer service. Initially, that was not anything that we thought about or a priority at all. So that's been a big, huge learning. It's so important, and we take it very seriously. So those are just some of the few.
You have children.
I do.
Yeah, tell me about your kids.
Well, they are 13 and 10, and
Wow.
yeah, I never thought I would have children, so it's been really wonderful. It's great. They're great. My daughter is really into cooking, and She loves to come to the restaurant. We just had a crazy weekend with the Big Ears Festival, and her brother had soccer, and rather than go to soccer games, she opted to come and work in the kitchen.
Did she work in the
Yep.
kitchen with
Yeah,
you?
she prepped.
Is your husband part of the business as well?
He is, yeah. He's been, he joined, I think, 2 to 3 years after our son was born. So he came a little bit later, but yeah, he's an integral part, and I don't know that I could do it without him. He's really a great support system.
So you do believe that anything is possible?
It is, yes.
You've seen it happen for you, right? And one of the reasons I wanted to have you come back is just, I mean, I literally was stunned today when you said you were making sandwiches.
Why?
I guess I shouldn't have been.
You've seen me in the kitchen.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I ran into you downtown and you were like, hey, I'm back here working.
Yeah.
But I think it owes to something that we've experienced in 13 years, over 300 shows. Hard work can bring you joy, and hard work works. And hard work really does fuel possibility.
It really does.
Like, you got a dream, but you got to do it.
That's right. I think it's the American way as well. You know, it's just what we do. We work hard and make things happen.
Well, I told you at the restaurant, I said, you inspired me.
No.
I mean, I'm thinking about this awesome brand that you're building. And if you're going at it that hard, building your brand this many years later, it inspires me to work harder. And that, you know, great hard work brings you joy. So,
Yeah, it keeps you young, I
Yeah.
think. Yep.
well, thank you for being here today.
Well, thanks for having me.
I'm so proud of what you've accomplished, and I will stay tuned because I think I'm on to something, but that's just me. Right? Thank you for being here
Thanks
today.
so much for having me. It's a pleasure.
We'll see you next time on Anything is Possible.